Canada's election campaign is heating up fast, and in just the past 24 hours, we have seen three major developments that could reshape the race. The Liberals, they are surging ahead in the polls. The NDP, they have made a stunning reversal on the carbon tax, and Mark Carney, who's barely settled into the role as the new Liberal leader, is already facing a test of judgment over a controversial candidate. New numbers from the Nanos polls show the Liberals with an 8-point lead over the Conservatives. But do Canadians trust the polls? We have seen them to be wrong before. After years of Trudeau fatigue, Carney's arrival seems to be energizing the Liberal base, especially in the urban ridings. But let's be clear, this is not a policy-driven surge. It's a brand-driven surge. For some, Carney brings credibility from his time at the Bank of England, the Bank of Canada, and there's others, but they're asking, why is he now here on the Canadian political scene? When Carney says statements like, we have to fundamentally reimagine our economy, that leaves a very ambiguous feeling amongst Canadian citizens. Like, what specifically does that mean? Meanwhile, in a dramatic policy shift, NDP leader Jagmeet Singh announced his party would eliminate the federal carbon tax. As you know, this is a major departure from a position the NDP and himself have held for a long time. But what's new? See, they seem to have peaked in December, and they missed a golden opportunity to trigger an election and even possibly at that time become the official opposition. Now they're looking like they'll be lucky if they get 5 seats in the House of Commons. And finally, Mark Carney is already in damage control. One of his party's candidates has come under fire for reportedly saying at an event, "To everyone here, you can claim the $1 million bounty if you bring him to the Toronto Chinese consulate." Him being Joe Tay, running Conservative MP. Carney is undergoing pressure to remove the candidate, but so far, Carney is standing by his candidate for a campaign that's trying to present itself as ethical, as professional, as serious. This is a very early credibility test. Voters aren't just watching what Carney says, they're watching what he tolerates. This election isn't just about who governs, it's about Canadians and who they trust to lead through economic pressure, through global instability, and through growing internal division in Canada. On the surface, Liberals, they seem to be cruising the NDP while they're shifting. Conservatives, they're holding their ground, but the real story is just beginning. I'm David Craig, and this is Citizen Election Watch.